There we go, fish on. Fish on, fish on. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it, you guys. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a really nice fish. That's a monster. What's going on, everybody? Nick from 618 Fishing here, and welcome back to another fishing adventure. In today's episode, we are on the hunt for one of the most rare fish in my area and in the United States for that matter. And to do so, we are heading to a creek that is over 2 hours away. And the goal is to catch not only one of these fish, but to catch a big one as well.
When looking for adventure, don't have to tell me twice. We won't surrender. I can see it in your eyes.
That drive took what felt like an eternity, but we have finally almost made it to the fishing spot. It is at the end of this closed road. It's actually closed just this time of year, and for that reason, I brought the electric bike. We should be there in no time. We have just made it to one of the many springs that feeds this creek, and I am not seeing any fish out there in that crystal clear water, so I think we're gonna have to do some more exploring, but this is such an awesome looking fishing spot. I cannot wait to get started. Okay, I've traveled quite a ways downstream, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This creek looks incredible today. The water is a little bit low. I don't know how that's going to affect fishing, but either way, I'm excited. Here we go, first cast.
I'm taking my chances. I have no regrets. Won't change the circumstances. I paid off all my debt. Say it out loud. Say it out loud. Put me right in the middle of the crowd.
Fish on, you guys. There we go. There we go. Stay on, stay on, stay on, stay on. There we go, you guys. Oh my gosh. I thought this was the fish we were after. No, this is not the fish we were after. This is a giant creek chub. You know what? I will take it. I've been out here for a very long time, and this is the very first fish that I have caught. See you later, buddy. Hours of driving, miles of hiking, and we were finally able to catch our first fish of the day. We are, however, still after our target species, and that creek chub was not it. Okay, the first fish I've caught with my new landing net was a really nice sized creek chub. I will take it. Now, as far as what that guy picked up, it was this black with a gold blade Panther Martin spinner, one of my absolute favorite lures. Let's toss it back out there and see what else we can hook into. There we go, fish on. Fish on, fish on. Oh, I think this is it. I think this is it, you guys. Oh, it's a nice one too. Please stay on. Oh my gosh. This is not it, but this is a monster creek chub. Holy smokes. This is the biggest creek chub I've ever caught. This dude is a toad. I thought for sure this was the target species just because of the sheer size. I cannot believe this right now. What a absolute monster. See you later, buddy. So cool. When I set off on today's adventure, I did not know what to expect, but I certainly was not expecting to catch a new personal best creek chub. The search, however, for our target species continues.
Burn on, I'm shining so bright. Lit up like a diamond in the dead of night. There's fire deep in my soul. I'ma rise up like the legends of old.
There we go, fish on. Fish on, fish on, fish on. In the net. This is it. We finally caught the target species. It is not a monster, but we just caught a wild McLeod strain rainbow trout. There's only a handful of places where you have the opportunity of catching one, this stream being one of those spots, and we finally caught our first one of the day. See you later, buddy. Yes, it has taken nearly all day, but we were finally able to catch our first McLeod strain wild rainbow trout. And that was not the only goal I set for today. I also set a goal of catching a nice sized one. And although that guy was incredibly cool looking, he was tiny. The search for a big one continues.
I'm in the shadow of the valley, hope the gods in the grave. I'll keep on going, running, running. I'll go till my body breaks.
There we go. Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? That was crazy. In the net, there we go. A ton bigger than the first one. Not a monster, but a really nice McCloud strain rainbow trout. See you later, buddy. It is crazy how I can go the entire day without catching a fish, and in the last 20 minutes we have caught our target species twice. So it seems as the sun sets, these fish are becoming more active. Let's go ahead and see if we can hook into another one. Fish on! Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. That's a nice fish. Holy cow, please stay on. Please stay on, please stay on, please stay on. Please stay on. Oh my gosh. That's a really nice fish. That's a monster. That's a monster. In the net. There we go, you guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We completed our goal. We just caught a giant wild McCloud strain rainbow trout. Holy smokes, you guys. I think this is the second biggest one I've ever caught. So cool. Let's go ahead and get a length of this fish. I cannot believe we just caught this guy. Total length is just under 15 inches. This is a monstrous McCloud strain wild rainbow trout. See you later, buddy. I cannot believe I just caught that fish. If it's not a personal best, it is the second biggest one that I've ever caught, and it is very easy to identify those fish. They have the orange tip on the dorsal fin, and that fish right there was without a doubt a wild McCloud strain rainbow trout, and one of the biggest, if not the biggest one that I've ever caught. So incredibly cool. The sun has set and it is getting darker by the second, but I would like to see if anything else wants to pick up my bait, so let's go ahead and fish for a little bit longer. It has gotten dark very quickly, so I need to go ahead and call it, but what an absolutely epic day of fishing. When I got out here, it took a while to catch my first fish, but after I caught that first one, we followed it up with a personal best creek chub, and in the end, we were able to catch a monstrous wild McCloud strain rainbow trout. So needless to say, I had a ton of fun today. If you guys enjoyed this episode, I'd really appreciate it if you left a thumbs up, possibly think about subscribing if you haven't. I will catch you guys on the next one.
When looking for redemption, but to my surprise, heard it from the congregation, long way from paradise.
Well, that pretty much alerted every fish in the area, I am sure. The sun has set and it is getting darker by the second, but I would like to see if anything else wants to pick up my bait, so let's go ahead and fish for a little bit longer. And I immediately casted it directly into a tree.